freezing your ass off. This is all we have. Just a dusting, but it's not really supposed to start for another hour, and it's supposed to go for like 3 hours, so I don't think it's gonna be that bad. So stop spazzing out. Just trying to keep this son of a bitch going. And I'm always looking here. 8 degrees, 69 in here. I usually have it about 80, so I'm trying to heat the place up. It was a cold winter. So cold I had to bring the generator inside and pre-warm it before I could get it started and running. Had some frozen pipes in the bathroom. So that's why I brought the heater in there, just to unfreeze the pipes. So what do? You cook a lot. You barbecue a lot. You get fat all winter long, and that's exactly what I did. If you ever get a chance to find the garlic Tabasco, you should give it a try. It's hard to find.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Burn season came around. Neighbor started a bunch of fires on his property. It was a no burn time, and the fire department ended up on my front yard. Finally got a door on my bathroom. Well, let's see. I got this this cool little chop saw table for my little chop saw at the Amish tool barn thing, and I like it. It's pretty cool. Went to the lumber store, got some planks, also a picnic table because I accidentally let my burn barrel get away with things and burnt Dennis's plastic picnic table to the ground. So I'm just putting some blocking in the wall because I want to run the interior plank vertically. So I just blocked through here from this corner up over to here. So from here over, I'm going to knock that out down the road. That's going to be my opening to go onto the addition. So I'm basically going from this light switch all the way down to the corner. And then I want to put a window in that back wall there before I can put any planking there. And then I'll just keep going on this side there, around and around there and around here, all the way to that opening. And also, there's a little bit, not much, but this little wall here with the doors framed in on, I'll do that with it too. So I'm not really sure what I want to do with the kitchen. The walls, there's a lot of clutter and a lot of stuff I have to move. I might do some of that planking coming around to that double stud right there, and then change it over where this kind of loft transitions into this room. I haven't really made up my mind yet, so I'm just going to try to get some planks up today. I got to skip the first piece because I want to add another switch here and run some line up to the middle of the ceiling there, so I can add another fan, another 3-blade fan. I've got one of these, an extra one of these, that I really want to put in here as well, so I can circulate the heat around, or all just the air in general. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm up to right now. spacers. I got this framing nailer last year, battery powered. It's been great. So yesterday when I was at Menards, I picked up this finish nailer so I could put these planks on. Boy, it is warm out today. Sweating like a stuck pig in here. That's perfect. Cool beans, cool beans. Sure as hell do. What's up? Is that blanks? No. Ugh. There are some little cracks. I got my old man tape, which I love. I can't see very good, so look at the size of those numbers on there. I love it. Very easy to see, even on the back. Now we plumb. My glasses start to tell because they're darkened. Yeah, looking Okay, so neighbor Donnie came over. Since I don't like doing electrical, he came over and hooked up this toggle switch for me that goes up so I can put a ceiling fan up there identical to the one in here in the living room. And what else did he do? Oh yeah, he wired, he's in the process, I guess, of wiring. Had to route that up through and out so I can have a porch light out there on a dimmer. I put on a dimmer because the bugs and stuff like to hang out by the door. But yeah, so it's been a slow process. It's amazing. I do all the horizontal blocking before I can do that. And having to move this whole system off the wall and then put it back together and stuff, that took a couple hours. And I want to put a window here, but I got to thinking about it, and The 3030, this is only a 2 foot wide by 3 foot tall. It works because it's a single hung. It moves up and down, and a slider goes left to right. And I got a slider, and a 3.0 is not going to be able to host that window unit. Eventually, when I build onto the cabin this way, this will become an interior wall. So I'm going to have to probably take that back and exchange it for a single hung 3030. And that way it's not too tall where I have to get into the electrical and all that crap. So I got to do blocking here, frame all that out once I get the window. But next I'm going to just horizontal block through here and then put up whatever of this 1x8 pine until I'm out. And when I am, then I'll go for another run get a better count of what I need and exchange that glass for another window. I love this view that I didn't have before. It brings in so much daylight into the cabin. It's unreal. Here we have the window put in now. Here's the semi-finished product. Put a little shelf in there and a fan light. We had a heck of a hailstorm come up too on us, and we had so much rain, tons and tons of thunderstorms. Always get worried about that creek swelling up every year. And for good reason. As you can see, the creek turned into a river that's right behind the cabin. Absolutely terrifying. There's nothing you can do. Thank God it all stopped. The rain stopped, and that's my front yard. It didn't get as high as it did before, thankfully, but you can see just how terrifying it can be. You just feel so helpless. Time to upgrade my solar system. I wanted to add 2 more batteries to it, so I had to balance those existing 4 to 100%, then add the 2 new ones and independently get those up to 100% before I could connect them all. And now I'm just setting the dip switches so that the inverter understands, like, the top battery is number 1, second one is number 2, and so on all the way down through number 6. And it's been a game changer for me. I have not had to fire up the generator one time this summer. It's been awesome. I couldn't help but to see how cool I could get it. 65 is a little too cool for me. My feet get cold in there. So after I did this experiment to get it colder, I was like, too cold.
Plus, our pharmacists help you find lower prices by accepting most prescription discount cards. Gerb's Pharmacy stays open.
Now Donnie and I put up the planking for the sleeping loft and then put some runners up. I finally decided to do metal on the roof or on the ceiling in here in the living room. I went back and forth for so long. I kind of wanted to break up the wood with the metal. Not the living room, but the main area. I think it turned out great. The metal shop cut everything to fit, and I just brought them dimensions. They did a reverse bend for the ridge up there. Got the fan hung. I did have to buy a longer stem for it, but I just love the way it looks, and it's the copper color, so I dig it with the wood. Finally, time to get to the living room. The planks went up, last fall, and they've been sitting in the shop, stained, ready to go up for months and months. I keep putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. Finally, it was time to get busy with it, so Donnie came over once again, helped me out. He's a great neighbor. I couldn't do a lot of this stuff without another set of hands, so having him help me has been big time. And my saw, it's a small saw, so it doesn't cut through the whole board in one swoop. So I have to cut it, then flip it over, cut the other side, but it worked okay. Finally get some planks up. Rain's tired of all the commotion. We took a little break after this before we finished it up. Look at that, we're finally done. I think it looks super good. The contrast with the vertical on the walls, I think it turned out just perfect. Just how I envisioned it. Hell yeah. Aw, yeah. Welcome to this episode of Gravois Creek Cribs. So that's what I got set up for y'all. These couches fold down to queen beds. Hell yeah. Got the light in here for you. Got the speaker. I'm gonna hang some solar lights in here. There's the remote for it. And then I'm probably gonna bring that box fan in here, or not the box fan, but the oscillating black fan that's in the shop right now. And check out the crib. Oh yeah. It's awesome. I love it. Set up the tent for the boys and all their buddies to come out for 4th of July weekend, and we feasted and sat in the creek and hung out, ate tons of good food. It was really awesome. The kids put on the fireworks show for us. They were totally in charge of lighting off the fireworks out in the front yard all night long. The dogs hated it. Still have PTSD, but it was a great time. Talk about lots of grub and food. I think that's the main reason most of them come to visit me, is because they know that I'm going to have some grub and food. But that's all right. I'll take it. I'd do it 100 times more. And then, after 5 years, my Toro took a dump, so I had to go get another mower, and I'm letting Aaron, the neighbor, test it out, see what he thinks of it. I can mow the yard now in 1 hour instead of, it took me 3 hours before with my old mower, but I'm gonna miss you, Toro. You did good for me. Oh, it's nice and cool in here, huh, bud? 72, 100%. Been running that all day. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This has been going all day too. It usually gets down to about 72, 90 degrees outside, 89. 72 inside. Oh, it's so nice. Plus the humidity. Oh my gosh. Tell you what, being off grid and being able to run this AC system, that window unit, which is a 9,000 BTU, and then this 12,000 BTU EG4, game changer on a hot humid day like today. Don't you think so, Rainy? Huh? Feels good in here, huh? What you doing? It's hot out here. Oh. And Rainy. Rain and I ventured down to the creek to chill. It's been so hot and humid lately. Nothing like just sitting in the creek and cooling off. That feel good? You know, I live in such a humble little place. There's nothing special about it. It's not expensive, extravagant, but I absolutely love it to be able to do this, sit in the creek, and just enjoy nature all the time. Nothing beats it. I'm so fortunate. I wish everybody could find their little chunk of heaven. I feel like I have. To each their own. It's not for everybody, I'll tell you that, but it's definitely for me, and I absolutely love it. Good way to cool down, huh? You betcha. You run up on my lap and get me all wet. You try to get me all wet?